This is episode 14, Reignite Power Edition, All In. Welcome to the Reignite Podcast. My name is Todd Judkins, a former naval officer and corporate consultant turned life coach, and each week we'll bring you an inspirational person or message to help you discover how to reignite your life, get back in the game, and thrive in everything you do. Thanks for spending time with me today. Now let's light the fuse and reignite. Welcome to the Reignite Podcast, Power Edition. When it comes to life, when it comes to your dreams, you have to be all in. There is no kind of, sort of. You have to take all your chips and move them to the center of the table. When it comes to your goals and designing the life you desire, you have to be all in. There are really only two pain points in life. The pain of discipline, meaning getting up early in the morning to get that workout in, or spending time on the weekend working on your business, or working on yourself to become the best version of you instead of hanging out with friends. Putting in the time that will take you where you want to go pales in comparison to the second pain point, the pain of regret. That moment when you look back and utter the most painful words in human history, I regret that I didn't fill in the blank. I regret that I didn't start that business. I regret that I didn't call my friends in need. I regret that I didn't pursue the opportunity or that I never got to travel the world. The pain of regret will carry far more hurt than the pain of discipline. Approach the table of life, the one that holds all your hopes and dreams. That is the life you desire. Grab a hold of all your chips and confidently move them to the center of the table and look all the naysayers, all the doubters, and all the challengers in the eye and tell them you are all in. You know that failure doesn't exist. Every setback, every unmet expectation is merely feedback on your journey to success, your journey of joy, because you have made the decision, committed, and are all in. A door only closes so that the one more aligned to your desires can open. Take ownership of everything and you'll get what you want. No excuses. Do what you have to do to get the necessary leverage on yourself. Cut off all paths to retreat back to your old life. Do whatever it takes because retreating from your dreams is easy when you have an option. When it comes to success, from when only viable option you have is the path to success. In 1519, Hernan Cortez, with some 600 Spaniards, around 16 horses and 11 boats, landed on a vast inland plateau known today as Mexico. The Spanish conquistador and his men were about to embark on a conquest of an empire that contained vast wealth in gold, silver, and other precious jewels. Cortez was about to take on the Aztecs. But with only 600 men, conquering such a vast empire amounted to suicide. There was made even more insurmountable by the fact that more than 600 years, conquerors had come to these lands with far more men and far more resources at their disposal, had tried and failed to take the treasures of the Yucatan Peninsula. Cortez needed leverage to ensure a big victory, but how? Cortez was known as a great motivator. Now, we don't know all the words he used to motivate his men because only 3 of those words survived the history of time, and they were burn the boats. That's right, faced with insurmountable odds of success, he cut off the only avenue of retreat he and his men had available. They now face 2 stark choices. 1 to die or 2 to succeed. History tells us his men were highly motivated. Cortez was all in. You have to get away from the destructive thinking that you don't have the time, you don't have the money, you don't have whatever. Like Tony Robbins says, you are never lacking resources, only resourcefulness. Doubt has killed far more dreams than fear ever will. As you listen to this, stop and think. What is it that you desire? Then go out there, design the life you desire, commit, and like Cortez, burn all your boats. Burn your excuses for not doing whatever is necessary to live the life you desire. Burn the doubt that arises within and ignore anyone who's not all in on your conquest of life. The life you deserve. You are the only author to your life story. Don't let someone else write it for you. Get going and be all in. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Reignite Podcast, Power Edition. The Power Editions are short messages to get you motivated for success. And remember, we come to you each week with an inspiring person or message designed to get you back in the game of life. If this or any episode resonates with you, leave us a comment and rate this podcast. One of the greatest gifts you can give is the gift of knowledge. So share the knowledge and share this podcast. I'd love to hear what you think. So reach out to me by visiting my website at toddjudkins.com. And while you're there, sign up and get a free downloadable copy of my best-selling book, Reignite. My name is Todd Judkins, and this is the Reignite Podcast, Power Edition. Now go out there, light the fuse, and reignite your life.